Today in 2022, the U.S. has experienced a massive exodus like none other before in the teacher profession. Now, some blame it on our recent pandemic year in 2020 with the kids being locked in their homes, drastically changing their learning environment from offline to online. And I'm not refuting that. They may very well be a reason, but I believe this has been a bubble waiting to burst before the pandemic. Now, YouTube is ripe with teachers leaving the profession, and these little documentaries dating back to as early as 2013, talking head videos, etc., etc. And the pandemic honestly could have been merely the straw that broke the camel's back. In a recent podcast episode I was listening to the other day, there was a lady discussing how she was able to leave thanks to her teachers pay teacher sales. But however, this got me to thinking, what if there aren't any teachers to sell to and it's back to the drawing board for everybody? What's up, everyone? Welcome for the first time or back to another Deshaun Johnson video where I talk about all things related to teaching and writing and some other bonus items. These fortunate TPT teachers who are able to make a killing off the backs of disgruntled, discouraged, and other frustrated teachers may soon find themselves without a market to sell to if this trend continues in a downward spiral. And those TPT sellers may think to themselves, no, wait, don't leave. How else am I supposed to make a living without going back to the classroom myself? And that would be a selfish and entitled position to take, but I believe it's one that is quietly consumed among many sellers on TPT. Now, as of this writing, there are many school districts who have experienced a 20 to 40% turnover rate this past year due to severe challenges such as, students being bold to lay hands on other teachers and disrespect for the profession by both students and some administration. Now, personally, if you have a spiritual calling to fulfill the duty of being an educator, then it will take more than just belligerent students to knock you off your mound, as a God who is beyond the craziness will supply your needs to handle any situation. Speaking from personal belief. However, many don't have a strong biblical foundation, only running on almost empty emotional gas and sheer limited human will. Now, if that is you, then you will need to expand beyond just teaching, and even teachers pay teachers. Now, I have a diverse array of skills and products to offer online and offline that have helped my family make additional income over the years. And I'm going to outline here in this video my side hustles as an exit strategy whenever the good Lord says my time is up in this career. The first is Medium.com. Now, why do I mention this first? Because it's probably the easiest to set up and get started with. If you don't know what Medium is, it's a writing platform founded by the co-founder of Twitter, Ev Williams, who created this for hardcore readers and writers. Now, all you need to do is create a free account and just simply begin to write. All right, but don't be selfish with this, okay? Take it a step further and pay the $5 monthly membership fee to gain access to how writers write on the platform to help you better understand the context in which you need to write your articles and what Medium readers like to read. I'll leave a referral link to Medium in the description and pinned comment down below in this video. Now, from there, if you write long enough and get good, as they say in the gaming community, then you will have the potential to earn additional income for your family, or if you live by yourself, just for you. Now, results may vary and are not guaranteed, but at least you can get started immediately without being beholden to website maintenance stresses and worrying about some sort of niche that you need to narrow down to. You could literally start off writing about kissing frogs if you want to, and someone will read that, hopefully. My next income stream is an obvious one, and that is YouTube. Now, nothing much to say here that you may or may not already know. It's free to get started, but in 2022, you have to be very strategic for success on this platform. Niche down immediately by choosing one thing that won't bore you to tears in terms of your content creation, but while being able to effortlessly serve your audience without exhausting yourself. But even if you don't niche down your channel, creating a video that is very targeted and structured with an end goal in mind to get the viewer to take action at the end of it is what's going to help you see financial success. And I'm not talking about asking them to subscribe to your channel, click a notification bell, or just simply like the video. Those are all vanity metrics. A good strategy is to provide excellent content throughout the entire video, embedding an easy to read link while editing your video to hit the viewer's subconscious mind and guiding them to sign into your mailing list for a free offer. And when it comes to easy to read links, use something like TinyURL. I actually have a book I'm writing called The 10X Author if you're wanting to use YouTube to take your writing career to the next level. Maybe you're a teacher, English teacher, whatever, and you like to write. Well, you need to get this resource. So subscribe down below so you can get it faster than the average person. With YouTube, I use it as a marketing tool. Not an end goal where I'm trying to accrue that sweet sweet ad revenue. I think that is a huge mistake beginners make in the long run. Now, strategize what the end game is for every video that you put out. What is the goal of the video? And hopefully it's to encourage the viewer to take action or something that's going to lead to what your goals are. Now, my next revenue stream is selling courses, and I've created 2 courses throughout Gumroad that teaches people how to use streaming software, and that is Vimeo OTT and Uscreen. And Medium and YouTube are marketing channels for me to set up and present those solutions for people who need them. Now, if you have a skill that is unique to you, then create a course about it and inject your personality into it. That's what's going to differentiate yourself from other course creators that may be about somebody may be creating a course about dribbling a basketball or something. But yet, assuming you are a teacher watching this, then maybe you can create a classroom management course for teachers in a Title I school. But classroom management today in 2022 is almost an issue everywhere. So there is plenty of opportunity to serve and collect in that arena. And speaking of skills, that is another income stream. I offer web design and development services on my other channel, DLJ Works, for people who are looking to have their WordPress website done, streaming platform set up, and more. And today, right now, you can learn a different skill away from teaching, such as simply learning how to set up a WordPress website or even Wix ones. Did you see what I did there? Which ones? Get it? No? All right, moving on. Now, the beauty about these content management systems is that you do not have to learn how to code, though as a developer myself, I will say that a bare minimum of learning at least HTML and CSS will go a long way and separate you from the pack. But if you learn any of these CMSs, then you can narrow your market down and show other teachers how to make their own blogs and websites, just for an example. Or do it for them. If you learn these skills, provide a service. The opportunity is exceedingly great in this respect. Now, a bonus suggestion here is possibly joining an online English as a second language company such as VIP Kid, where you could have made serious bank if this was still 2017, 2019. And the reason that this is a bonus recommend is because there have been some major changes overseas in regards to the educational policies and how American teachers teach students of an Asian background. Now, I don't have time to get into that in this video, as you can Google that situation on your own time. But what I will say is that you can still join one of these companies, but needless to say, things are different now. But that does not mean you should completely discount it out. Do your research, do your Googles, do whatever you need to do to see if what a VIP Kid still offers something that is going to be right for you. And that's my income stream outline. Hopefully there was a nugget or two for you that you was able to pull out from that. But again, this is completely for you if you wanted to learn something else. Find some alternatives that you can actually provide besides just staying stuck on teachers pay teachers. There's more to just doing TPT. There's more that you can do than just TPT right now online if you're trying to find a way to make some extra money and to establish a business or make sales or whatever you're trying to do. As I mentioned earlier, I'm creating a resource for writers that will teach them how to leverage YouTube to 10x their writing career, gaining more readers and increasing their book sales. Now, whether you're a writer or not, that doesn't even matter right now. This resource will truly show you how to structure your videos, creative ways that you can organize your footage so you guide the viewer to take action by the end of the video. Now, this will help you increase sales and profit while still serving your audience with a small subscriber count. Click that sweet link in the description or pinned comment down below to get it when it's ready at a 50% discount. And if you want real in-depth information like how to maintain your iPhone storage for writing and video creation and more that wasn't really covered in this video, then I suggest you subscribe to that mailing list to get that information.